our dumb president has completely wrecked the very farmers that propelled him into a second presidential term. And look, if they had it their way, it would have been 3 terms, okay? Because they did vote for him in the last 3 elections. Now, the FO to their FA, okay, is going to have extremely bad consequences, not just for the farmers themselves, obviously, but for people all over the country, as farms are going to go out of business and prices will rise thanks to Donald Trump's wildly dumb and destructive, indiscriminate tariffs, okay? Look, these farmers are hurting badly, which is why on Wednesday, President said, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take the money, from the tariffs, from China, even though it's actually American businesses and Americans that pay those tariffs. China does not pay it. Other foreign governments do not pay the tariffs. We pay the tariffs. Anyway, says he's going to use some of that money to subsidize the soybean farmers, to give them a nice little bailout. Okay. And he had even suggested the same idea the prior week. Okay. Even though he did mix up the billions and millions of dollars. I mean, who can really tell? Billions, millions, trillions, bajillions that he's been making off the tariffs that supposedly come from China, but don't really. But yeah, he's mixing that up and recounting how much money would turn into actual aid for the farmers that he has screwed over. Okay. Now, one of the problems here, or I should say the main problem here, is that bailouts aren't going to be effective. Okay. I'm sorry, but you can't just sit there and keep giving money to the soybean farmers when they don't have a market. And that's the entire problem, okay? Trump's tariffs have destroyed the soybean market for U.S. farmers. So Trump, look, the guy is dumb, okay? He is so stupid that he does not realize that throwing a wad of cash at the farmers is not going to save them. I mean, he's acting like if it's one of his hotels, okay? Again, you need to have, for any businesses, customers. You have to have customers. And right now, nobody's buying. Soybeans were a huge, huge export. And now those markets no longer exist, okay? American Soybean Association President Caleb Ragland recently went on CNN and said this.
Our largest export market in China is a zero buyer. They buy as many soybeans as all of our other export markets combined. And right now, with them having not entered into purchase U.S. soybeans, it is hurting prices and it is causing lots of uncertainty for our industry as a whole. Soybeans are the largest ag product that is exported from the United States. So this is a big deal. Biggest customer of our biggest ag product.
You know where China is getting their soybeans now? From Brazil and Argentina. Okay, the same Argentina that Trump is actually planning to give a bailout to, about $20 billion in a line of credit, okay, to that country. It's a credit swap line. All right, no, it's a bailout. It's a bailout. Okay, that country immediately went to China and said, hey, you need soybeans? Oh, we got soybeans. I mean, don't buy it from them American jerk-offs, okay? No, buy it from us. We got soybeans, man. We're gonna sell them to you duty-free, unlike those American jerk-offs, okay? There was a message that was forwarded to Scott Bessent from Brooke Rollins, and it said, just a heads up, I'm getting more intel, but this is highly unfortunate. We bailed out Argentina yesterday, and in return, Argentina removed their export tariffs on grains, reducing their price to China at a time when we would normally be selling to China. Soy prices are dropping further because of it. This gives China more leverage on us.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
Oh, did you just mess up the soybean market for all the U.S. farmers and give Argentina an opening? Oops. Oh no, how's that America First turning out, guys? Not very well, apparently. Furthermore, Ragland then went on to pan these potential bailouts.
Government payments and programs never make farmers' bottom line whole. It will oftentimes serve as a Band-Aid on a wound, so to speak. What we need is markets and opportunities so we can actually make a profit and recoup the large investment that farmers have made. We have generations of equity invested in our operations, and we need the opportunity to get that back.
Well, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. You guys are well and truly screwed, as we all are, thanks to Donald Trump. I mean, you'd think that the farmers would have learned their lesson the first time when he did the exact same freaking thing the first 4 years, okay? He put in the tariffs, and guess what? He had to bail out the farmers. Only this time it's worse, okay? He made it worse. Those markets are gone. They're not coming back. Okay, that means the farmers, well, that means the farmers, you know, even if they do make a deal with China, they're not going to be able to see those markets come back, okay? And new markets, they're going to take years before they open, if they open at all. And so you're going to have a bunch of farmers that are going to go bankrupt as a result of this. But don't worry. Don't worry. J.D. Vance and Peter Thiel, they've got a plan. They've got a plan to buy up all those bankrupted farms and consolidate our food supply. It kind of seems like a bad idea, in my view. You know, having a man that doesn't believe that democracy is compatible with capitalism owning all of our food, feels a bit dystopian to me. But, yeah, after all, at the end of the day, you did vote for it. I mean, we told you about the leopards, okay? Don't vote for the leopards, we said. Don't do it again. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for all of us. But they did it anyway, and shouldn't be surprised that they're coming for your face. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.